Hi guys. So I wanted to come on and to touch on some stories that are out here. Um, I guess I'm going to start with the Shauna Brooks story. She finally comes out and kind of speak on everything that's kind of been put out here regarding her phone conversation with Benzino. According to him, that's all it was a phone conversation. He admits to doing that, but he said that they never met each other face to face. I guess she was talking about wanting to rent out the Crab Trap when he had the restaurant there. I don't know if he still has it out there or in Atlanta or not, but so yeah, that's how I guess he's saying that's how she got his phone number. They exchanged numbers to talk of business. Anyway, I'm gonna let you guys listen to a little bit of what she had to say in her interview, because it sounds as if she's saying that she don't know him, right? Even though she said it's on her, the reason that they didn't meet because she didn't want to meet up with him. I don't know the way she's trying to say that, but at the same time, at the end of the day, they never met each other. So I guess he wasn't making that up. But I'm gonna let you guys listen to it.
B got a special guest in the studio with me. Oh my goodness, she has been the topic of conversation on the blog sites, the media. And I said, you know what? Since I know Shauna, I have to get Shauna up here to tell her story and her side of this thing with Benzino. So everybody knows it's no secret that you're transgender.
Absolutely.
You definitely represent for the LGBTQ community.
I represent for myself. I don't know about the community.
No, they gon' you gotta you gotta speak for everyone.
I'm just one person in my personal experience for, coming from the community. Yes.
Absolutely.
But I'm not your role model. Like I wouldn't, don't put that pressure on me.
Okay. You got pressure because there's a lot of pressure out here.
I stay with my foot on their necks.
Absolutely. So we definitely got to talk about what's going on with Benzino. I heard about the Benzino story. Allegedly.
Who hasn't?
Okay, so this was like a couple of years ago when he was going with Althea from Love and Hip Hop, and Althea she outed him allegedly and said that he
it wasn't alleged. It came from her her verified account.
Okay.
And yes, it was my yellow hair. And it said S. Brooks in the text thread at the very top of the screen. And let me tell you what happened. He was being sloppy. I can't stand a sloppy man. Ooh, so he had an iPad that he had his son using to play games on. Of course, the iPad, he sends, Althea to go, pick him up. And then the iPad's dying. He goes to charge, ask mom for the cord, and ding. The notification comes up.
Oh, it comes up as she's on the iPad.
He had it synced from the phone and the iPad. Like,
oh my God.
Sloppy, just sloppy. Regardless of whoever it was, it just so happened that my name was at the top, right?
Ooh.
And at the time, I had never met Benzino at that time. They were going through whatever they were going through, whatever breakup, rekindling, trying to get back together.
Yeah.
So, and that was back in 2020.
So if you never met him, like, how did you...
At that time.
Right, when he was with Althea.
Exactly. But our relationship grew further.
Oh, okay.
As time went on. But at that time, so
so y'all were just text messaging each other. You hadn't really met him in person.
Right.
Okay.
So that's why I was like, I don't know why she would do this to me. And just she could have just called me and let me know, like, hey.
I guess because as a female, you see a woman's name and she knows
Shauna
where
Brooks.
you are. Yeah, and it's like, okay, we are automatically going to think that something is going on. Yeah.
I understand that.
Yeah.
But here's my thing. I'm an approachable girl.
Okay.
I'm an approachable girl. I respect women.
Yeah.
And that's why at that time, I didn't have anything going on with him. You know what I mean? Because if he told me what was going on, yeah, I'm trying to get back with my ex, my baby moms, whatever. Okay. Deal with that because I don't like the baby mama drama.
Because you knew that part about him.
I already knew that. We all know he crazy.
Okay.
We all know he loves cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. He done wrote it. He had a special bus when he was rolling up.
Did he really? Or you just saying that? Okay, you just saying. Okay, so I found out about that back then, and
right.
and then a lot of people let it blow over. fast
because
forward.
I came in and said no.
You did say no.
I gave very much. I don't know this man.
You did say that.
That's all it was, because that's all it was at that time.
Okay, so she's saying that's all it was at that time. He's saying that's all it was, period. They had the phone conversation and nothing ever happened. But she still wants to put, it sounds as if she still wants to put people under this impression that he was kind of pressuring her or pressing her to go out with him or whatever, however she's trying to say that. Now, I mean, that's between them. Even if that is true, right? I don't know. What do you guys think about that? About her interview? I believe this was yesterday. What she's trying to say with that, even though she admits that she's never met him face to face. Anyway, and so the stuff with Benzino, it just continues on. I've seen stories, people are now saying this is all allegedly, that he may have been carrying on one of his nieces. And so he and his sister, one of his sisters, do not have a good relationship because of that. So I don't know how true that is. It's all allegedly out here. I don't know. People just pulling all kind of stuff on Benzino. I don't know if it's true or not. It's kind of hard to say because some of the stuff is so out there. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about all of this and what Shauna is saying. So the next story that I wanted to touch on as well was Chopper, who was a part of making the band. The first season, I think, it was maybe 2 or 3 seasons, but the first season, and he was recently arrested, and Making the Band was on MTV. I know he recently came on kind of defending Puffy when Freddie was saying certain things about their situation with Making the Band. Then this whole situation came out. But he was arrested in Maryland on a Las Vegas warrant for sex trafficking. Now, it's the way the story reads to me is that he saw someone on Instagram, right? He reached out to this person, this young lady, and he thought that she was an Instagram model, right? Obviously, she has pictures or whatever posted, I'm assuming. And I guess instead of really even looking into her, he just kind of started saying all this stuff to her in the DMs about she should come and get with his stable or something. And I'm assuming that he was moving state to state. That's what I'm assuming. This is where the trafficking part is coming in at. And some people seem to think that prostitution is legal in Nevada. It's legal in certain areas. It's not legal even in Nevada. Only in one, to my understanding, it's just one area that it is legal. City. I can't think of the name of it right now. But anyway, so he, to my understanding, the person that he was actually contacting was an undercover officer. And so she continued on this conversation with him to see if he was really doing what it is that he was saying in the DMs, right? Obviously, they need to collect this evidence in order to try to even arrest him. So she said he kept contacting her, and he told her to pack her stuff and to come to, I guess, Las Vegas. She is stating that, well, the media is saying that allegedly this undercover is saying that he was very aggressive in his tone about how he was, telling her that she needs to just pack her stuff and come on, right? And so they're saying, just based on the way he was handling her, to get her to Las Vegas or Maryland, wherever, that was enough evidence for them to arrest him on. So when she arrived, I guess he was arrested. And he was in Maryland at the time, and they're transporting him back to Las Vegas, where he has his warrant. Now they're saying, just based on his conversation with this undercover, that that's what he was doing. So I don't know. Yeah, everybody that's on social media, everybody that's on YouTube is not who you think they are, right? I don't care how crazy they acted. Everybody on YouTube is not who you think they are. Everybody on Instagram is not who you may think they are. Everybody on all these social media platforms, people should know that, right? Um, but I guess, you get caught up, and when you get two or three right, you may think that everybody that you're talking to is who you think they are, and that may not necessarily be the case. So anyway, um, we'll have to see how that turns out for him. And then the other situation that I wanted to kind of touch on really fast was I don't know what's going on with my video. Oh, so the Red Table Talk decided to come. I mean, well, they came back. I guess they may come back at the same time every season. I don't know. And they ran the trailer video, and I was going to talk about this last week. I believe it was last week that video popped up, and you don't see Will in the video. So people started to say, oh, well, I guess they changed their mind about the healing process, right? Or talking about what happened at the Oscars. To my understanding, she posted a message, Jada is who I'm referring to, stating that they are still going to talk, but they haven't set a date. Or I guess maybe Will had some other prior arrangements, some things he had to take care of, some things that he was already booked for, probably. And so they have to work around his schedule, then work around the schedule of Red Table Talk, right? Because they already also have several guests already lined up. So, I mean, at some point they will probably have a discussion, regardless if it's on Red Table Talk or if they just go live on, on Will's YouTube channel or on Instagram, wherever. I believe that they will have some conversation at some point. I think the other thing, just dealing with the whole Oscar, I can't believe we were still really talking about that, but Chris Rock's mother, she also spoke to the media and stated that she felt like when Will did that, it was like he slapped all of them. I guess she's referring to her family. Um, you know, so yeah, so that was out here. Like I said, I can't even believe we're still talking about that situation. Until the three people involved are ready to say anything, I think that the rest of it is not. It's just what it is. So the other thing that I wanted to talk about in regards to Jada. Now, this is just my opinion, and I don't think August is necessarily talking to her because he did not put her name in his post, or he's not saying her name in the song. But because he has made these songs about Jada in the past, I feel like most people feel that he is talking to her, right? And, I guess you guys could let me know how you feel about it, because personally, I see some people saying in comments on blogs and stuff, oh, he must really be so in love with her. I don't think so. I don't think that has anything to do with love. I think that has to do with taking advantage of a situation that's going to get you attention, because we're all talking about it. That has nothing to do with love. Love involves protection, right? Like if he would try to protect her feelings, and whatever their situation is. If that was in fact what you guys thinking, I don't describe love like that. Like you're not gonna keep coming out like trying to embarrass this lady and using these moments to kind of get your name out there. That's how I take it. I don't see it as he sprung on her or anything like that. I think that Jada knows what's going on at this point herself, right? So I'm gonna play this song. It's actually a Brian McKnight song, but he posted some of the lyrics, and then on the next page, he still just continues singing the song. I'll let you guys listen to a little bit of it. Um, I don't even know if he's talking to Jada. Like I said, he didn't write her name on there. I think people are naturally going to think that because, like I said, he made these songs in the past, and he did the whole Angela Yee interview. Um, but I don't think this has anything to do with him feeling any kind of way about Jada. I think at this point, this is about him taking advantage of the fact that he could get this media attention, right, by doing stuff like this. It's real cornball to me. I don't think that, I don't know. You can say, yeah, his feelings are so hurt, so now he wants to hurt her. But at some point, it's like enough is enough. We get it, right? We get it already. I think we got it with all the entanglement talk. We got it then. How many years ago was that? So, I mean, what else is there for us to know about this situation? But let me let you guys hear the song. I mean, you probably already know the song. So yeah, so that's Brian McKnight's song. Do I ever cross your mind? Like I said, I don't know that he's talking to Jada. I would imagine he's been in a relationship since her. I would think, and that's why I said it's really kind of just knowing that you could take advantage of people who are going to somehow associate this with Jada and say that this is for Jada when it may not be, right? Um, and then he could just be singing this song because he know that people are going to think that, right? So I don't know. Um, yeah, I don't pass obsession off or stalking or all that craziness. I don't associate that with the word love or like. I really don't. Or a friend, right? I just don't. I think that when people are doing things like that, they are actually letting you know they feel the opposite way about you. Um, I'm sure Jada has security, and all of that. And these folks don't want well, Big Willie to come around that slapping. So I don't know. I just at this point it's weird to me. Like you guys can let me know what you think about it. Yeah, I don't want nobody to love me like that. Y'all can miss me with that one. And that's just how I feel about it. You guys can let me know how you feel. Um, you probably have to have a certain type of personality to find that some type of compliment. Because I think that regardless of what's going on between Will and Jada, they're still husband and wife. They've already informed people of that. Um, Regardless of the decisions they may make for their personal journeys, they are still married. She's not. I doubt highly she is calling August. Um, so I don't know. I don't get it, to be honest. But if you guys can explain it, please do. So yeah, those were the stories that I kind of wanted to touch on. What else was I? It's so much stuff that's going on right now. I'm gonna come back with this Nene lawsuit. Um, yeah, I think I brought the Benzino and the niece thing up. That's I don't know what to say about that. All of this stuff is allegedly. I don't know what's true and what's not. Only Benzino and his niece can inform us if whatever people are saying is true. But let me know what you guys think about all these stories about Chopper getting arrested. I think another rapper was, what, a week or two ago was arrested as well for the same thing. Um, yeah, let me know what you guys think about these stories in the comments. Oh, yeah, I was going to do the whole trade songs, but I'm sure you guys have seen that video by now of him pulling the bikini top of some lady at, I guess, a party or get together or whatever. Um, I don't think anybody doubts that some of this stuff, there's some truth to some of this stuff, right? I don't think anybody is saying that they don't believe it at this point because there's just too much stuff getting put out here. Um, and I feel like when the guy Rory came out with this whole random story about this documentary, if a documentary is ever made, yeah, it kind of tells us something. Like people know, and there's probably some evidence somewhere to some of this as well, right? With all these cell phones and all this stuff out here. Um, yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about all these stories, even the Trey songs about the video that was put out here. Let me know what you guys think about that as well. About August Alsina and singing the Brian McKnight song. Do you think it's for Jada or do you think it's for someone else? Or do you think he just wanted to, um, sing and post some music? He might post something else with, a different song within the next few days. I don't know. He didn't put Jada's name on anything. He didn't add her name in the song. But I just think that automatically people are going to think that the connection is with her. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. And I will see you guys in the next video.